right. Yes, come right over. Have a seat. Let me just clear up some space here. Oh, my desk is such a mess these days. Yeah, this time of year with everyone getting registered and choosing their classes for the upcoming semester. It gets a little crazy. So how can I help you today? All right, so some professional development courses. Okay, I can certainly help you with that. Absolutely. So do you already know what you'd like to register for? All right. And are you in our system already as a registered student? Okay, can I have your student ID? All right, I can take your last name. Okay. All right, I found you here. So you are in our system. I see that you already have a few credits from last semester. Okay. And you're really just looking for continued education, right? All right, well, that's great. We have a lot of options for you. So have you looked at our catalog online already? Okay. So I can go about this a couple of ways. I do have our catalog on paper here. If you like, we could go through the catalog together and then you can make some decisions. Okay. Alright, so now are you interested in registering for the upcoming summer session, or are you also looking at the fall? Okay. And how many courses are you interested in taking? Okay. And let me see, are you looking at classes that are all in the evening, or is there a certain time of day or day of the week that you need to enroll? Okay. All right, that's great. Okay, so here I have this is the summer catalog, the summer schedule of courses. So if you have not looked already, we do have a lot to choose from. I see your last semester you took some language courses, is that right? Okay. Well, we have a large variety, so let me see. We can look at the table of contents here. So we have some personal enrichment courses, and we have multiple courses in that category. I could go over that with you. We have some test prep. I'm not really looking for that, right? Okay. We have some professional development courses. Sorry, my light went out. Some professional development courses, and that would be things like notary, serve, save, and I believe it's enrolled agent. We also have some certificate programs. And let's see, in this category we have certificate in data analysis, certificate in human resources. We also have floral design, child development associate, and an archaeology technician. Okay, we also have some careers in the transportation industry. That would be our commercial driver's license course, our locomotive engineer and conductor basic training program. We also have some healthcare related courses. So that's things like CPR, certified end-of-life specialist. We also have Reiki 1 and 2. We have nursing review and re-entry, dental assistant, and pharmacy tech. We also have some courses that are available only online, if that is something that you are looking for. Alright, so all of these classes are available, I think, in mornings as well as evening times. So I will let you know once you decide which course you'd like to take. Alright, so first let me just go over our emergency closings and inclement weather. We may at times be forced to cancel classes, so please register for the alert system, and this will send urgent notifications regarding campus activities to your cell phone and or email. And so you'll be notified if there's any change in the schedule. We do have a refund policy for our continuing education classes. So there is a $40 non-refundable withdrawal charge if you cancel your enrollment in a course. So the following conditions do apply to refunds, and I need to go over this with you first. So for all courses, 100% of the refund less the withdrawal charge. When you notify the Community Education and Professional Certification Department, which is me, at least 5 working days prior to the course start date. After that time, there is no refund. For all of our camps, there is also a $35 non-refundable fee for any cancellation. Refunds less the $35 will be made only when you notify, again, the Community Education and Professional Certification Department at least 7 days before the first day of camp. Now, our refund policies vary for our online courses. Okay, so you'll need to give us a call if you do enroll in one of these courses. So if you have paid by check, your refund will arrive in approximately 3 weeks. Any charges made with a credit card will be credited to your account. So if you are not completely satisfied with our program, please contact, again, the Community Education and Professional Certification Department, and we'll be happy to assist you. So we do reserve the right to cancel a course entirely or to change its time, location, or instructor. In the event a course for which you have registered is canceled, you will be notified. If you're unable to substitute a suitable replacement for a canceled course, you will be refunded all tuition and fees that you have paid for your course. Alright, is there any questions that you have? Okay, so let's get started. So our first category we have is personal enrichment. Okay, I'll just start listing the courses and you let me know which one you'd like to go over. So these are classes in art and design. So we first have Introduction to Drawing. We have Drawing 2. We have Plein Air Landscape Painting. We also have Beginner Drawing. We have Getting the Perfect Shot. Sure, okay. We have Photoshop for Hobbyists. Photoshop, okay, so this course you will learn how to get what is missing from your digital photos and see how you can move from uninspiring snapshots to dynamic photographs. You will bring new life to your photos through Photoshop proficiency and the technical skills of digital processing. So this class meets once per week. That would be on Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Okay. Possibility. I will just make note of that. That is class number 2624. Okay. Next we have Introduction to Painting, and that is for all levels. We have Impressionist Floral Painting. Alright, so in this class you will try a different way of painting and learn how to make a beautiful visual experience in paint. We will work from a floral still life, building up soft textured layers of paint in the manner of Monet, Renoir, and Pissarro. Exploring Impressionism is a great way for beginners to get into painting and for more experienced painters to expand their skills. Because of its inherent looseness, Impressionism takes the pressure off the early stages of painting. This is a good one for beginners. Students can ease into making their initial brushstrokes free of concerns of accuracy or representation, gradually developing the subject. Okay. So this class also meets once per week, and that is on Wednesdays, and that runs from 3 in the afternoon to 5 p.m. Okay. We have floral one-day workshops. Are you interested in just a one-day workshop type course? Okay. So the first one is called Just Rosie. Then we have Summer Sensations. And we have Hot Colors. Okay, so Hot Colors, it says, let's lean into the heat of the season by creating a fresh floral arrangement filled with hot colors and using a unique glue gun technique to amaze your friends. Alright, so this is a one-day course, and this one will be on July 24th, and that runs for 2 hours from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. That's a possibility for you. That could just be sort of like a bonus course if you're interested. So that's class number 2624. Okay. Oh, let's see. We have some classes in music. The only one that we are offering for the summer session is guitar for the adult beginner. Okay. Now the next listing of courses is under the culinary umbrella. Are you interested in anything in that realm? Okay, I can read through. So we have the Tastes of Italy through New York restaurants' top dishes. Okay. So then we also have baking and decorating. That is one of our popular courses. So this course focuses on the ingredients, methods, and kitchen equipment used to create a variety of baked goods, including cakes, cookies, pies, biscuits, muffins, breads, as well as gluten-free and vegan items. So in this class you will learn techniques to decorate cakes, cookies, and pastries with artistic expression. Now this course meets twice per week. That is on Mondays and Wednesdays. And this course runs from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Okay. Baking and decorating. And that is course 3962. Okay. Well, this one that we have here is ice cream and frozen desserts. I should have read that one first. Okay. Well, this course covers the preparation and presentation of frozen desserts. So in this class, you will learn the principles and techniques necessary for the production of ice cream, gelato, sorbet, frozen mousses, and soufflés, as well as appropriate sauces and garnishes. Okay, so this class meets once per week, and that is on Wednesdays from 6 to 9. Okay, we'll put that one as a maybe. Frozen desserts. That is course 4646. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see if we have some more of these. Okay, so this is a course in bread fabrication basics, as well as cookies. Okay. Alright, so next we will get into the foreign language as well as English as a second language courses. Alright, so for the summer, now what did you take? I saw that was Spanish. Okay. So we do have another Spanish course scheduled for this semester. We have Mandarin Chinese, and we also have Introduction to Italian. Okay. we have the English as a second language course. Okay. And we also will be offering American Sign Language. That is available in both 1 and 2. American Sign Language, okay. So since you have not taken this course before, you would start with 1. So this class is an introduction to American Sign Language, or ASL, one of the primary languages used by the deaf community in the United States. This class is intended for absolute beginners with no prior knowledge of ASL and will be taught by a deaf individual. You will be introduced to ASL grammar, deaf culture, and the history of deaf culture and ASL. Alright, possibility. That is the ASL 1 course. This course meets on Mondays, and that is from 5 to 7:30 p.m. Alright, so that is course number 3692. Alright. Okay, let me see the page here. Okay. Now here we are getting into courses having to do with history. Are you interested in any type of history subjects? Alright, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the first course is all about World War I. Next is Jacksonian America. Okay. Next we have the American Revolution. Okay. We have the Battle of Gettysburg. Okay. The emergence of Lincoln. Okay. So in this course, the emergence of Lincoln, let's see, in 1854, Abraham Lincoln was an unknown Illinois politician and member of the declining Whig Party. By 1861, he had become president, and by 1865, he was re-elected after leading the nation to Civil War victory and abolishing slavery. We will explore Lincoln's speeches and writings, as well as those of his rivals, to address questions about his legacy and the validity of his title as the Great Emancipator. So this course meets Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. Okay. So that is the emergence of Lincoln. That is course number 5523. Alright. Let's see. Now we have another course that is titled Toward Independence, and that spans the years 1761 through 1776. Okay, we have the Civil War's bloodiest day, and another course, the Conquistadors. Alright, so this class is an exploration of the history of the conquistadors who, during the 16th century, and emboldened with the motto, for gold, for God, for glory, attempted to explore and conquer Central and South America, as well as the Caribbean. This class will look at the history archaeology, and lasting impact the conquistadors had in the Americas. Okay, so this course meets on Thursdays from 5 to 7:30 p.m. Okay. And we have some classes for empowering minds, and this is continuing education, and this is for adults 55 and over. Okay. We have AARP, Smart Drivers. Boot Camp to Independence. Okay, so this is supporting the workplace, college setting. We also have self-advocacy and independent strategies. Okay. Back over here we have some courses involving literature. We have design and DIY. We also have health and fitness classes. Okay. So for design and DIY, we have DIY home improvement. We have Born to be Wild motorcycle. We also have the Naturalist Certificate Program. Alright, so the Naturalist Certificate Program, this is not your typical nature study program. As a student, you'll be introduced to the wonders of the natural world through a unique and holistic approach. But you'll also explore topics like geology, ecology, evolution, and how humans interact with the environment. This program is transformative. It allows students to experience nature through an interactive and immersive format. The classes are comprised of nature walks, discussions, and hands-on experiences. This class meets on Saturdays. I'm not sure if that is an option for you. Okay, Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Okay, so that is the Naturalist program, and that is course 7991. Alright, so far you have chosen 7 possibilities. Okay, so let's keep this up. I'm sure you're going to find something that you will enjoy. Okay. So now we're getting into the health and fitness classes. Okay, so the first course we have is titled Let's Talk About Your Plate. We also have Vinyasa or Hatha Yoga. We have Asana Flow. And then we have Yang Family Tai Chi. Okay. And then we have the test prep courses, which I know you're not looking for. Now, are you interested in any courses having to do with information technology? So there's different computer courses and Microsoft and Excel. Okay. We also have in the information technology category, we have Adobe Suite Bootcamp, so that's Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. We have Smartphone Workshop for beginners. Okay, now we get into cybersecurity and networking. So we have CISSP, we have desktop support, we have computer-aided designs, we have, we have Microsoft Office applications, we have Excel Basic, as well as Excel Intermediate and Advanced, and we have QuickBooks Online Fundamentals. Okay, now we also have a certificate course in data analysis, and that is available in 3 different levels. We have an introduction, we have an intermediate, and an advanced course. Okay, so now on to the professional development courses. We have notary training, that is in real estate. Okay, so in this course you will learn the powers, duties, and obligations of a notary and how to become a notary in this state. How to identify clients and keep accurate records. This is a basic 3-hour course that satisfies the requirement for new applicants as well as renewals. Okay. We have a notary signing agent training. So this is a more specialized course. You will learn how the loan and escrow processes work, what lenders and borrowers expect from a signing agent, and the step-by-step procedures for executing loan documents. Okay. So now we get into Serve Safe Food Safety. Alright. Project Management. Enrolled Agent. Okay. More certificate programs over here. So we have the Human Resource Certificate Program. Okay, so the HR certification course, it is led by an experienced certified human resource instructor who is dedicated to helping you gain the essential knowledge and behavioral competencies needed for exam success. So this course offers a structured learning experience that ensures you stay on track while preparing for the certificate exam. Additionally, you will have the opportunity to network and learn from your peers, enhancing your understanding of HR concepts and best practices. Okay. We have the ACE Certified Personal Trainer Exam Prep. Okay, these are both exam prep courses. We have the ACE Certified Group Fitness Instructor Exam Prep. Okay, we also have an aesthetics program. Okay, so this is really a full program. It's not just a course based off of interest. This is if you're looking to become employed in that field. Okay. Okay, so now we have Nonprofit Management Certificate Program. We have a Bookkeeping Certificate Program, and this also includes a test prep. Okay, so this says if you are interested in transitioning into a bookkeeper position, own a small business, or are a managerial professional needing to enhance your skill set, then this course is for you. So in this course, you will develop an understanding of basic accounting principles and maintaining accurate financial records, critical for all business and nonprofit organizations. You will learn how to work with general ledger, assets, liabilities, equity accounts, balance sheets, income statements, basic payroll, merchandise inventory, internal controls, and fraud prevention. So this course is designed based on the standards established by the American Institute of Professional Bookkeepers. Okay. And let's see, Floral Design Certificate Program. So this consists of different steps and levels. So we have Floral Design 1, so that is a core class. We have Floral Design 2. We have Sympathy and Funeral Flowers. And then we also have Wedding 1. This is a personal touch. Wedding 2. And then that moves on to Capstone. So after you have completed all levels, then this will be the last course that you take. So you must complete all of the core classes and then the Capstone class. And there's also the Principles and Elements core class, and then the testing. So this is helping you to study for the test. We also have large scale designs. These are elective courses, so you can choose if you are going through this program. So these were the core classes that are mandatory, and then you choose your electives from the large scale designs and business flowers. It's interesting. Yes, so this entire program is, I think, up to 20 credits. Alright, so now we look at the Child Development Associate Credentials. This is a 120-hour program. There's 6 college credits. Let me see here. This is for early learning professionals. Let me see, go forward here. More career training. We have the archaeological technician training program. This is part 1. Well, it does say you can begin your archaeology career here. The archaeology, I can't say that word today. The archaeological technician training program is designed to offer you training in the basic, practical, and theoretical elements of archaeology. Nurture your passion for the past, whether in the classroom, lab, or field. This program provides you with a strong foundation for a career in field archaeology. A major asset to our program is right in your own backyard. You will receive a certificate of completion. Okay, 1 and 2, and that's the only course we are offering in this program of study for the summer semester. Now let's see some courses in the transportation industry. We have the CDL, or Commercial Driver's License Training Program. No, okay. We have the Locomotive Engineer and Conductor Basic Training Program. Okay. Let's see. Well, the transportation industry has had a great resurgence and is one of the fastest growing industries in the country today. The highly skilled crafts of locomotive engineer and conductor are in great demand. Whether you're looking for a good salary, job security, or a challenging career, the transportation industry in the local area and beyond has numerous employment opportunities available. Careers in this field include engineers, conductors, dispatchers, track workers, signal maintainers, ticket agents, technology experts, and others. So this course is designed to prepare you for pre-employment as a locomotive engineer or conductor candidate at a public transportation provider or freight railroad. This is an entire course. It's lasting about 3 months long. It's a little bit of an intensive program. Okay. Now we get into healthcare. We've got the American Heart Association CPR and First Aid Training Certificate courses. We have CPR for healthcare providers. We have CPR for healthcare providers, recertification course. We have the Heart Saver CPR, AED, and First Aid course. We have the Heart Saver Pediatric CPR and First Aid course. And this one is the Certified End-of-Life Specialist, and this one is an online course. This is 30 hours. Okay. Now we have Reiki 1, Reiki 2, Certified Recovery Specialist, Certified Family Recovery Specialist. And we have the nursing review and re-entry into the practice. Okay, so the Reiki 1, this course meets on Saturdays, and it is a full day course. This runs from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we also have Reiki 2 as well, so you could take those in succession. For Reiki 1, it says, enjoy this enjoyable hands-on class. You receive the ability to transmit Reiki energy to help heal yourself, your family, friends, pets, and plants. Relieve stress, revitalize your body, and energize your life with the ancient art of Reiki, a non-invasive, powerful tool for natural healing. Reiki energy transfer can help you eliminate fatigue, tension, and pain, accelerate healing, promote tranquility, and increase awareness. You will learn how to transfer Reiki energy by relieving energy blockages in the body. Okay, so that would be number 8, the Reiki 1, and that is course number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're almost through the catalog. Over here we have the Registered Behavior Technician. We have the Dental Assisting Hybrid Program. We have the Pharmacy Technician Program. Okay, we have the Healthcare Pathways for Non-Native English Speakers. Okay, we also have some online learning. We have construction certificates. So in partnership with construction experts, this offers, we have several online construction certificates available. The classes are organized into a number of different certificate programs to help students achieve their educational and career goals. The certificate programs include construction estimating, construction practices, construction project management, construction supervision emphasis in building, construction supervision emphasis in civil site work, and civil site work construction. So this course runs for the entire summer session. Okay. And then we have some courses that are designed for specific professions. This one is education for teachers, and they are mandatory courses for those professions. So we have reached the end of the catalog. Alright, so do you think that you were able to make a selection? So you chose a few to put aside. So you chose the Photoshop, the hot colors, the baking and decorating, the ice cream and frozen desserts. You also chose ASL 1, the Emergence of Lincoln, the Naturalist Program, and Reiki 1. Alright, you'd like to go for the Reiki 1. Alright, that sounds exciting. So let me see the availability in the summer session. And that is for this upcoming session. Okay, looks like we do have some spots available. And that course will be starting in 3 weeks. Okay, I'm going to just put a placeholder there for you because you will have to take a look. And do you have a login to the portal? Okay, so I'm going to send a link to your email. Okay, so you should be receiving that shortly. And whenever you are ready, I would do this soon, as soon as possible, because the class should be filling up soon. So you can go online, just click the link, and you can complete your registration. It's very simple. And enter your payment. And then you will receive all reminders and any changes or all communication about your course through your email. Alright. Alright. I'm so happy that I was able to assist you today. So just look in your email. If you have any questions or concerns, you can contact me and I can help you with anything that you need, okay? Alright, well, good luck. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.